Hey troops, just checking in. So last night we did a mission at 3:33 a.m, the witching hour as they call it. Thank you for everyone that got involved. I'm only just now getting round to having a look at your messages, and it's amazing what some of you have been saying. With all these meditations, ley line work and stuff we've been doing in the past, we've done quite a few things now over the last couple of years, but we're going to get more frequent with them, possibly even weekly, to be honest. And I'm going to do a live tomorrow, and it's going to be something similar, but it'll be I'll confirm a time. No, I won't. I'll confirm it now. Let's say 10 p.m. we're going to do a live. I'm probably going to I'll try and use YouTube, but if it's Instagram, I'll let you know anyway. So just check in. So that's tomorrow evening at 10 p.m. Okay. I want to use that live to answer any questions that you might have. Also, I'm going to put some question boxes up on my Instagram. So if you have any burning questions, a lot of people now are starting to align themselves with. You're seeing a lot of individuals on the platforms, truthers and people that have been sharing some kind of wisdom and information regarding astrology, healing, energy work, or just, sharing their gifts, whether it's musical or artistic. But there's a lot coming through consciousness now that is basically showing humanity that there are other beings from other star systems here, and there are many of these individuals now just outwardly telling you that they're from wherever, Vega, Sirius, whatever. So this is now the phase we're moving into where humanity, or the collective consciousness, is being prepared to be revealed to the rest of the universe, reconnected, not revealed, because that word, just reconnected. The outward universe very much has an awareness of Earth. Not all the Earthlings have an awareness of the outer universe, but that's about to change because there are many beings within humanity that have gone through their consciousness shift. And this is, I call them the number ones, the ones that are now remembering who they are, connecting with their source, receiving insights, making their way on their path to their position, whatever that may be, on the grand plan, the grand master plan that's unfolding before everyone's eyes. So everyone's starting to take their positions now and it's in unison. So it's funny, I know a lot of people that are keen enthusiasts for following spiritual people, or people that speak about the little bit more out there stuff, talking about other star systems and star seeds and channeling and different energies communicating, and certain federations, Diamond Federation, Galactic Federation, and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot speaking about it now because this is the phase we're moving into, and so to a lot of people this is quite foreign. So but it's filtering into consciousness now, because now's the time to start making those connections. And the number ones, as I've called them, I always said there was kind of a number ones, the number twos, the number threes. The number ones are the ones that are here to take leadership roles, to be kind of in the limelight, or have quite high-powered positions. And I don't mean high-powered as in like a overlord. It's not what I mean. I mean as in energetically they'll have dominion, or in charge of, or the energy is coming through them, and it'll be huge. It'll be a huge responsibility. It'll be a huge amount of energy they're dealing with, whatever that may be. So those beings that are aligned with, the light, they're making their way now from different star systems. So you're seeing a lot of these individuals now that a lot are in the limelight already. Many of them are not. Many of them are in the shadows that have been making their way, not just in the last few years, through family lines for centuries and centuries and centuries, in truth, for this moment. So that's all now starting to take shape, which is very exciting. Seeing all those beings now starting to share their deeper knowledge and share who they truly are with humanity, and starting to connect on that level. So that's cool. It's nice to see that that's starting to manifest now. It shows how much we've progressed consciously to get to this point. So yeah, very excited. And it also means then, from an energetic perspective, in terms of timelines, we should start to see outward reality now reflecting back. Things like politics and stuff like that is just going to fall to pieces. It's going to be a real mess in the UK, That's why we're going to be striking in 2023. Strike while the iron's hot. But to give some timelines, I think politics, I don't think this is going to be a slow burner of falling apart over the next, Keir Starmer gets in, and then that party, it's going to fall apart during that period. I'm talking about the next 12 to 18 months. I think the politics is going to completely fall to pieces. I think it's going to fall into chaos. The precursor to that shift in consciousness, where the people now become energized to want to force change, which we've been beating that drum and creating change and coming together and doing what we're doing. But the energy that's going to come from this collective energy, which is the ones that have been hoodwinked, that have been, that have gone with the propaganda and everything, and committed themselves to the trust of government and NHS and doctors and such like. I started to see videos now of these individuals that are fully waking up to truly what's transpired, in terms of, many of them are just aligning themselves with the truth that their grandparents or their parents probably could have been saved. And in many instances, many individuals that have lost parents and family members to cancers and all this kind of stuff, and diseases that could have been very easily treated, had things been functioning in a different way. And when these individuals find out that the supposed people that are meant to have our best interests at heart, in actual fact, knew really there wasn't such a threat, and was ignoring the science and data, which could have meant there would have been far less needless deaths. They're all needless, to be perfectly honest. But in terms of, they're going to realise that the NHS, the government, many doctors, many people in the positions of the public influence, mainstream media and trusted television experts and doctors, people are going to realise soon that these individuals are not just innocent bystanders in this. They were actually proactively a part of this agenda. And people are going to realise that soon. And that's going to cause a lot of problems. And it's already started to happen. I've seen some videos of angry fathers and stuff that have realised they've lost people they love, and really tens and thousands of lives could have been avoided. And the reason those deaths transpired was because of greedy, corrupted individuals. And soon the country is going to align with that truth, and it's going to create great change. So that's a positive. It's going to create great change. It's going to mean many of these systems, especially politics, is going to fall apart as we know it. And people like myself are going to come in at that time amongst the chaos to try and steady the ship, so we can then just steer it in a completely different direction. And there'll be others as well. I know there are others like me that will be making our way up, ready to, steer the ship in the right direction whilst the old empire collapses. And I'll finish on this. It's just a short video, just checking in. I'll finish on this before I go into last night's meditation mission work. Is that be careful who you're investing your energy in at this moment in time, because we are moving into a period of time that no economical experts can prepare you for, that no geologists or anybody that is in the scientific world that have been studying time and ages can tell you what is about to transpire, because from an energetic consciousness perspective, we've not had this before. So I've read a lot about empires falling, and I'm well read on Lemurian, Sumerian, Atlantean, pre-Diluvian and all that stuff, and many empires rising and falling, many different times have come and gone. What we're moving into now is uncharted waters, which the universe is very excited about. Very excited about. We've not got to this point in creation ever. So all these dinosaurs from the old Matrix that are trying to tell you doom and gloom, and trying to tell you that we're going to head towards the worst economical crisis that we won't recover from ever, and that everything in terms of prices is going to increase and there's no way out, and just all this doom and gloom. I can assure you all that is the energy of the old timelines playing out, and it's going to completely collapse very soon, within the next 2 years, because all the systems that are to replace all of those corrupted ones, in truth, are already manifested. They've just not come into the timeline yet because everyone hasn't aligned with it yet, but they will do soon. And that's what me and my team and many others are going to help humanity with, align with those things that free us up to free us up to be able to actually go and do things we enjoy and reconnect and go and help heal the world and bring an end to this needless suffering that's been caused by a very few greedy individuals that are now all but being removed and they have no power anymore. So take my word for it, and you'll see that outward playing. I can assure you of that. Okay, so the outcome's assured. It's a matter of time. Don't stress. God's won. And now we're just going to have to navigate through a chaotic time for a couple of years while many systems collapse and the new ones come up and through. And many individuals that are low in conscience, that went along with the propaganda, that are going to have to align themselves with reality, the truth, align themselves with the truth. It's going to be very tough for them. So we're just going to have to be there to help them and support them and help them, guide them through it. And the final thing, the meditation last night, when we got up for the witching hour, thanks for all the amazing feedback. Going to do a live tomorrow night, and then we've got another couple of missions coming up. But that mission was successful. Thanks for the amazing feedback. And what I'll say is I've been saving all the feedback. So when we do a little bit of a video, I don't know, next year sometime after a few more missions, I'm going to share the feedback from the missions and show you how you have all been sharing the same insights, despite the fact you aren't in conversation with each other, and some of you are even in different countries from each other. So show you some really cool insights you've all been connecting. So yeah, thank you for everybody that gave their energy to that last night. It was amazing. The feedback's been phenomenal. It was very, very powerful. Yeah, I was wired for a good hour afterwards. I couldn't get to sleep. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for a live. It'll likely be on my Instagram account. I'll put up a post to confirm that early tomorrow. And getting through all the inquiries for the quantum healing. Thank you for the amazing feedback so far. It's been going unbelievable, and it's just, yeah, I'm going to speak more about that tomorrow anyway. So anyway, good night, God bless, and remember, no fear, only love.